All right, so I just want to make a quick video just to show how I'm converting my grades spreadsheet. I've been keeping track of my grades numerically in a spreadsheet. How I'm converting them to the grading system that's going into eSchool by using either a D for demonstrated or an ND for not yet demonstrated. So first thing what I do is if there's just a sample of my grade book, I'll highlight all the grades. I'll go up to edit and do copy. And then I'll go down here and I'll just paste it right below. All right, now you can use Control C, Control V also. Apparently this wants me to install something. So, all right, so I did Control V, pasted it. So what we can use is an if statement. So if I go in this block, so I'm on the student for A in this assignment, and I can use a function. So functions are listed over here. I can click on that down arrow. I'm going to go to all, and it opens up this menu. I'll just go all the way down to if. There it is right there. So now it opened up if, and you can see it up here with quotation or with parentheses. So I'm going to say if, and I'll click on that one corresponds to that student. So if 50 or that value is greater than 64, because I want to have 65 or above, then I want to show, and I got to use quotation marks, a D. Nope, let me do a capital D. And then another comma. And now, so that's, if it's true, it'll put a D in there. If it's not true, it'll do a ND. So now I have that. It says if this cell is greater than 64, put a D in there. If it's not, put an ND in there. So if I hit enter, I get an ND. All I have to do now, if I do Control C, or again, if I go to edit and copy, I can just highlight this row and paste it in there. So now it's taken into account the numbers. And let me just copy and paste that down. So I'll copy that whole row again. And now I just go down this way. Control V, and now it's converted all those from a number to either an ND or a D. And one more step that we can do. I'm just going to highlight this area. If I want to do it color coded, because sometimes when I'm looking, there's a D and then there's ND, so it's tough to see. I can do conditional formatting. So if I highlight that whole area, and if I go up to format, right down here to conditional formatting, now it'll say, okay, I want to do a formula rule. And it says, if it's empty. So right now I don't have anything being empty because it converted anything empty spots, it converted to ND. But what I can do is say, okay, if it's, let's see, all the way down here, if it's equal to a D, capital D, we're going to make it, I can choose the color down here, or I could choose the text color. If I want to make it let's go with this blue. All right, so that's a quick and easy way that you can just sort of, and I didn't do the bottom two rows here, that you can sort of just highlight your D's, and that way when you're bringing it over to eSchool, have the spreadsheet do the work for you. And then you could print that out and then use that to put it into eSchool. All right. If you have any questions, you can definitely email me. It's Bill Strang. All right. Thanks.